Hello and Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to this Long Island weather update. I guess I'm going to do one today because we got to talk about all this dense fog going on across the area. We got very low visibilities out there, and yeah, the weather has sucked this Christmas. Cloudy, and we had some fog and maybe occasional drizzle in certain areas. Just really crappy weather, all in all. I mean, just those nice, beautiful days that we had seem to be just that we had to pay for those two beautiful back-to-back days, and they were absolutely beautiful. Now with all this crappy weather, uh, it's, uh, it's what it is. You get two nice clear days, and you got to pay for it with 8 crappy days. Uh, you know, but hopefully you're all enjoying your Christmas, and let's take a look at what's going on right now outside. You can see this. This is all the fog that's showing up here on the satellite. You can see we just got a stalled front situation going on because the jet streams decided to go and knot itself up again. So let's go take a look at what's going on outside at Islip right now, because we have a dense fog advisory in effect for the whole area. Islip is down to 0.13 visibility there, almost near zero. This is not good. This is going to cause flight delays and cause some dangerous driving out there as well. Let's see. You probably have it at, you got mist being reported at Shirley. Mist being reported at Gabreski Airport. The visibility isn't quite as bad there. But here, yeah, it seems like further west it's bad. 0.25 visibility in Farmingdale as well. So really socked in with the fog. Let's see when it rolled in. I'm going to see when it rolled in because I haven't been out. So it's been so bad out there. I didn't feel like going out. Originally, I was going to think I'd going for a walk in the pines, even if the sky wasn't perfect, but I'm not going in the drizzle and the fog. Let's see. We just had cloudy skies, it looks like, for most of the day, but just dreary, very dreary day. And you can see the fog kicked in around 5 o'clock this evening, and then we got mist, drizzle, and some fog around as well, because the atmosphere is getting kind of moist out there. You can see dew points up into the mid-40s. So that's why we got all this fog around. And let's take a look and show you what the fog looks like in a moment. I'm just curious if New Jersey has it. No, they don't have it. They're 10-mile visibility. All right, let's take a look at this fog and see how bad it looks. All right, that's what it looks like on the Sagatoast there. I mean, you can sort of see, but it's really hard. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, look at this. You can't see anything here. Barely anything. So we got pea soup fog out there. For a good part of the island here. This is Farmingdale. Fog, mist, drizzle. Really sucky weather. It's really sucky. It's going to be like this all week. Look at that. More dense fog there. That's looking at... that's looking in Bethpage there. Very dense. Very dense. Mineola, too, probably has it. Yeah, not quite as bad here. Not quite as bad here. But it seems to be bad on the a little bit further to the east of us. Yeah. So, yeah, we have dense fog. See, no one wanted to look at this one. Oh, look at this. You can't see a thing. Very hard to see. So, be careful out there, all right? If you're out there. We have this dense fog advisory in effect right now. All right, so let's go look at our highs and lows for the day. Probably not much of a diurnal range because of all the cloud cover. Let's see. Well, some areas, looks like some areas did see some sunshine today because I see some higher temperatures here on the South Shore. So maybe there was a little sunshine for a little while over parts of the island. I see some mid-50s, which is way above normal. Islip got up to 54. And Jersey around 50, still well above normal for everybody. And the lows... yeah, not much of a diurnal range. 37 at West Hampton. That's well above normal. The lows are pretty much where the highs are supposed to be. 40s, low 40s generally. So let's look at our climate statistics for the day, and you'll see here that we have that dense fog advisory in effect from the National Weather Service for the overnight. All right, and hopefully it will burn off at some time tomorrow. But let's look at our statistics for Islip today, and you'll see the high of 53, 11 degrees above normal. A low of 43 was 15 degrees above normal. And we were 13 degrees above normal today, Christmas Day 2023 at Islip. Central Park, probably the same kind of deal, 9 degrees above normal. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. This is the most depressing Christmas ever. All right? I guess the only thing that would have made it worse if it was raining all day. All right, so just going to go over the weather for the rest of this week here. Well, just until tomorrow, right? I don't want to make this a long weather. The good news is it'll stay dry through tomorrow, all right? We do have to watch for this next system, which is going to bring us rain. Hopefully waiting until later Wednesday night and being an overnight event Wednesday night into Thursday. But then you can see that low is just going to kind of sit around us. I know. We're not going to really see the sun until Saturday, folks. It's really depressing. Just ridiculous weather. Absolutely. If you're in Flagstaff, you'd have absolutely beautiful weather. No rain, no drizzle, no fog. I talk about leaving Long Island. Maybe I should just leave the entire Northeast because this weather is just... I can't take this kind of weather anymore. It happens way too often. Yeah, you get the nice weather, but then you got to wait a whole week to get another nice day. Even a day where the sun is out. And all this rain, I'm sick of it. I know, we need a pattern change. Well, hopefully we're going to get one, but I talked about that last night. I'm not going to talk about that now. So... we don't have, because I'm doing the weather update a little earlier tonight, we don't have the HRRR, the latest HRRR to look at. What I'll have to show you is the 18Z run of the HRRR. So this is the HRRR. You see it keeps us dry through tomorrow. Wednesday is when we have to worry about, the HRRR is bringing in the rain already for Wednesday afternoon. So some disagreement there on how soon the rain is going to arrive on Wednesday. It won't be really heavy rain, but it's going to just be more annoying nuisance rain. We're all tired of the rain. It's been like such a... there's a line in one of the songs. I can't remember. One of the Christmas songs goes, I can't remember a worse December. And this has been the most gloomiest, warmest, most disgusting December I've ever been through in my life. It's just been awful. So anyway... So you can see that's when our next chance of rain. We'll know more tomorrow night, and I'll get into it more tomorrow night. But tomorrow you'll see the dew points in the wind flow. We got that east wind, so it's going to keep us, in the clouds, dealing with the fog, maybe dealing with an occasional drizzle, east to southeast wind. And then you can see as we get into Wednesday, the atmosphere really starts getting humid, and then we start seeing that's what's going to cause the rain to move in. So let's look at our temperatures. And you'll see here that temperatures will be similar to today, probably tomorrow. And then, unless the sun comes out, for some reason, some of the areas got some sunshine, I guess, or a little bit of breaks of sun got into the 50s. Wednesday, we're certainly going to get into the 50s. It's going to be very warm and humid and disgusting out on Wednesday. Just for fun, I'm just going to click this here and sounding report. Just to give you an idea, the whole atmosphere is pretty much, we're saturated down here. It does have a big opening here, but you see the moisture, low-level moisture is very high. So we're probably going to have plenty of clouds around tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see much sun. I'll show you the sky models just... And, RGM seems to think maybe we might burn some of the fog off in the afternoon. So maybe you get a few peaks of sun. Maybe. But other than that, we're going to be stuck in the clouds. Tomorrow is our best chance, actually, to see maybe a little bit of sunshine, because we're certainly not going to see it Wednesday, and we're not going to see it Thursday, and maybe not Friday either. So, yeah, this weather sucks, period. Anyway, I'm ending the video now, so have a Merry Christmas and a good night.